Anyone can push hard for a moment. Anyone can give effort when energy is high and motivation feels strong. But very few people master the ability to continue. Continue when the excitement fades. Continue when progress feels slow. Continue when effort feels repetitive. Continue when quitting feels reasonable. Right now, you are training something most people never do. You are training your ability to continue, and that ability will decide everything. Intensity looks impressive. Sweat, speed, aggression. But intensity burns fast. Endurance lasts. Endurance means showing up repeatedly, moving even when tired, staying consistent without reward. Life doesn't test intensity. It tests endurance. That's what you're building now. In the gym, continuation is clear. The set isn't finished just because it's uncomfortable. The rep isn't over just because it burns. You learn to separate discomfort from danger. That lesson carries into life. You stop quitting mentally just because things feel hard. Motivation is temporary. Patience is trained. Continuing means accepting that progress is slow. Effort is repetitive. Growth is not always visible. Most people quit here. They mistake slow progress for failure. You stayed. That's why this is working. Fear grows when people avoid effort. Fear shrinks when effort becomes familiar. Every time you continue despite discomfort, your nervous system learns, I can handle this. That belief changes behavior. Calm replaces panic. Control replaces reaction. Self-trust doesn't come from confidence. It comes from proof. Proof that you don't stop when things get uncomfortable. Proof that you don't disappear when effort feels boring. That proof stacks. And once you trust yourself, discipline becomes easier. Overthinking kills continuation. Is this working? Should I change? Should I stop? Continuing simplifies everything. You remove debate. You remove drama. You remove excuses. You just keep moving. That simplicity is power. Continuing is not emotional. It's mechanical. You don't continue because it feels good. You continue because it's correct. That shift removes disappointment. You stop judging effort by feeling. You judge it by completion. Life applies pressure repeatedly. People who quit easily get overwhelmed quickly. People who continue adapt. Adaptation is survival. Survival becomes strength. You are building mental armor through repetition. Momentum doesn't come from intensity. It comes from consistency. Each day you continue. The next day becomes easier to start. Soon, stopping feels unnatural. That's when discipline locks in. Your system learns patterns. When you continue long enough, your body expects effort. Skipping feels wrong. That's not pressure. That's alignment. You trained yourself well. They restart endlessly. They never stay long enough to feel continuation become automatic. That's why results disappear. You stayed. Now continuation carries you. Life is long. Success is slow. Responsibility is heavy. Pressure repeats. The ability to continue without drama is rare and valuable. You are training your ability to continue. Not for today. Not for this workout. For life. When others stop early, you continue. When others panic, you continue. When others wait for motivation, you continue. That ability will outlast talent, outlast excitement, and outlast comfort. So keep going. Not because it feels good, but because continuing builds the kind of strength nothing can easily break. This is not about pushing harder. Hard pushing is loud. Hard pushing is emotional. Hard pushing burns fast. This is about continuing longer. Pushing harder is easy to admire. It looks intense. It looks impressive. It looks powerful. But intensity fades. What lasts is continuation. Anyone can push hard for a short moment. Anyone can give everything for a day, a week, even a month. But life is not impressed by short bursts. Life is long, and long journeys require a different kind of strength. Continuing longer means learning how to operate without excitement. It means learning how to move when nothing feels special. No hype, no adrenaline, no emotional fuel. Just presence, just execution. Most people confuse effort with progress. They believe the harder they push, the faster they'll arrive. But pushing harder often leads to burnout, frustration, and quitting. Continuing longer leads to results that stay. Continuing longer is quieter. It doesn't announce itself. It doesn't demand attention. It simply shows up again, and again, and again. This kind of strength does not rely on emotion. Emotion is unstable. Some days you feel powerful. Some days you feel empty. Continuation does not care. It moves forward, regardless of mood. Continuing longer means accepting something most people avoid. Progress is slow. Change is subtle. Growth is often invisible. While it's happening, most people quit because they don't see progress fast enough. They assume nothing is working. They confuse silence with failure. But silence is often where real building happens. Continuing longer means trusting what you cannot yet see. It means understanding that foundations are built underground. No one celebrates foundations, but without them, everything collapses. This is why continuing longer builds confidence that doesn't shake. Not loud confidence, not arrogant confidence, quiet confidence. The kind that comes from knowing you don't stop easily. Continuing longer means staying when quitting feels logical, when stopping would make sense, when rest sounds reasonable, when excuses sound intelligent. And still, you continue. Every time you do, you send a message to yourself. I am reliable. That message changes everything. Reliable people don't panic. They don't rush. They don't overreact. They don't crumble under pressure. They've trained continuation. Continuing longer teaches patience. Patience is not passive. Patience is controlled effort. Over time, it's the ability to wait without quitting. People who lack patience jump from plan to plan. They restart endlessly. People who continue longer stay with one process until it compounds. Compounding is invisible at first, then undeniable, but only for those who stayed long enough. Continuing longer means you stop chasing motivation. Motivation is unreliable. Some days it shows up. Some days it disappears. Continuation doesn't disappear. It's built. When continuation becomes your habit, life becomes simpler. You stop asking, should I keep going? You already know the answer. Continuing longer means effort becomes normal. Not dramatic. Not overwhelming. Just part of the day. Just like breathing. Just like moving. This is where most people fail. They expect effort to always feel intense or meaningful. When effort feels ordinary, they quit. You didn't. You learned that ordinary effort is exactly what builds extraordinary outcomes. Continuing longer also means accepting fatigue, not fighting it emotionally, not complaining about it, just acknowledging it and moving anyway. Fatigue does not mean stop. Fatigue means adaptation is happening, and adaptation is the goal. Continuing longer builds emotional control. You stop reacting dramatically. to discomfort. You stop treating struggle like an emergency. You stay calm. Calm people are powerful. Life does not break people suddenly. It wears them down slowly. Only those trained to continue can handle that. Continuing longer means you don't need perfect conditions. You don't wait for the perfect day. You don't wait for perfect energy. You don't wait for perfect timing. You adjust. And you continue. That flexibility is real strength. Rigid people break. Flexible people last. Continuing longer means setbacks don't define you. Missed days don't become excuses. Bad weeks don't become quitting. You correct and continue. That ability separates professionals from amateurs, not talent.